On my way to pick up my Harvard acceptance letter, I was in a car accident. My parents gave up trying to save me, donating my corneas to my sister instead. I was reborn filled with resentment as a surgeon, and one day she was on my operating table wanting plastic surgery to look like me and go to Harvard. After finishing the SAT, I got into a car accident on my way to pick up my Harvard acceptance letter. My parents gave up on saving me and donated my corneas to my sister. I died on the operating table while my sister regained her sight. She and my handsome, rich boyfriend went on to live a perfect life, but what they didn't know was that I was reborn into another person's body. This time it was my sister lying on my operating table, wanting to look exactly like me so she could attend Harvard in my place. Dr. Reed, the surgery is about to begin. Pain, excruciating pain. Every inch of my body ached. My eyelids were covered in blood and my eardrums were ringing. I could only hear the chaotic sounds of people screaming about a car accident through my blood-soaked vision. I vaguely saw someone rush over and hold me, shouting my name and begging me to wake up, screaming at others to call 911. Who are you? I tried to open my mouth, but only blood spilled out. I don't know how much time passed, but the smell of antiseptic stimulated my brain. I heard my usually indifferent parents coldly tell the doctor, "Don't bother saving her. Save me." I wanted to raise my arm, beg them to save me. I got into Harvard, I would be rich. I would give them so much money if they just saved me. But my arm was broken, the pain was intense, and I had no strength left in my body. My consciousness began to blur and my soul gradually sank into a dark quagmire. I struggled, the feeling of weightlessness making me panic. In the thick, seemingly impenetrable darkness, I heard my dad and mom announce to many people that they would donate my body, giving my useful organs to those who needed them more. How ironic would those people, moved by their great love, know that they gave their adopted daughter's corneas to their biological daughter, my dear sister? Would they know that my sister would take my place, go to Harvard, and be with my boyfriend just because I was adopted? Did I deserve to be beaten and scolded since childhood, using my efforts and my future to pave the way for their daughter just because I was adopted? Did I deserve to die? I hated them so much. My soul felt like it was being split in two, one half being dragged down to hell, the other half desperately struggling to survive. I couldn't die. I had to live. I had to live. I had to live. In this intense emotional state, my consciousness once again fell into chaos. Dr. Reed, Dr. Reed? I suddenly woke up from my nightmare, cold sweat beading on my forehead. Dr. Reed, are you all right? Another nightmare? Although I had been reborn into this body for 2 months, I still frequently dreamed of the day of the accident. The fear of death enveloped me like a nightmare. I pinched the bridge of my nose where my glasses had left a mark and looked up. Nurse Emma was holding a medical record, looking at me with concern. "I am fine, Emma, don't worry." "Dr. Reed, are you sure? If you are not feeling well, maybe Dr. Johnson should take over the next surgery?" Emma frowned, clearly not believing me. "You haven't rested properly for days.